HobaCare Jojoba is 100% pure, high-quality jojoba, and it is ideal for the work we do as massage and bodywork professionals. The closest product to the natural sebum that our skin produces, HobaCare provides a deeply nourishing massage medium that will not clog pores. HobaCare is non-allergenic, so you can use it on every client and not worry about allergic reactions. HobaCare is shelf-stable and will not stain your natural fiber sheets, making it an excellent choice for professional use and saving you money. With HobaCare Jojoba, you can offer your clients a superior experience that benefits both skin health and overall well-being. Our listeners can receive 20% off their order with code ABMP. Learn more at HobaCare.com. Welcome to Business or Pressure, taking the pain out of massage business with me, Allissa Haines. This is your no-nonsense guide to building a happy, sustainable massage therapy business. It is our mission to make sure that every massage therapist and body worker has the tools to make a living wage in a thriving business. Let's jump in. Volunteering massage. That is what we are talking about today. We get asked a lot to work all kinds of events, charitable fundraisers especially, PTA nights, health fairs, road races, golf tournaments. These types of events get our names and faces out into the community where we can network and we can build career-sustaining relationships. But often we are asked to work these events for free or even to pay for a vendor space and then provide free massage. We are asked to volunteer. Volunteering our time and our massage skills is a dicey topic. We tend to hear a lot of black and white opinions on this. Some business owners and massage teachers will say firmly, you should never, ever, ever work for free. And others say you should always work for free and be generous and volunteer your time and services. I think, like everything else in business, it's a gray area. I think there are questions we can ask ourselves to choose the best solution for our own business. And the first question is, do you need new clients? If your schedule is full and you get plenty of regular referrals from your current base, if you're already actively networking, if you've got a great online presence, you probably don't need any more face time in the community. But if you're new or you're looking for more clients within a particular niche, then getting out and meeting people can be fun and ultimately lucrative for your business. Next, how much is it going to cost you in lost wages? If you perform a free gig on your busiest office day, that's going to cost you lost clients. Is the event worth it financially? So consider how many new clients you would have to gain to make it worth your time and effort, and let the math help you decide. Don't take a hit to do a free gig that's not going to benefit you in some other way. Next, you can ask, will your ideal clients be there? If the event is chock full of the exact type of client that you are looking for, then it might make sense to do this gig. But if you specialize in pregnancy massage and the free event is at the senior center, might not be a good fit. Likewise, if you are concentrating on building a geriatric massage practice and the event is a preschool open house, you can give a polite, thanks so much for thinking of me, this event isn't a good fit. If you do need new clients and you're not going to lose money doing this and the event is going to have the right kind of client for you, will you have access to the attendee contact information? At some events, vendors are given the attendee list, including email addresses, or at the very least, permission to have an email sign-up sheet on site. If that's the case and you collect email addresses, make sure that you are willing and ready to send a welcome email to new subscribers within a few days of the event. You want to welcome that person to your business, write a little blurb about how much fun the event was, maybe include a photo from that day, and give a link to your website. You want to be able to follow up with anyone who was interested and signed up on your email list at the event. It is also helpful to ask, will the job strengthen an existing relationship? Some jobs are worth doing just for the goodwill. A long time ago, I had a client who came in for weekly 90-minute massage. When he asked if I could donate some time to the charity golf tournament he ran, I said yes. He had given me a ton of business and referrals, and he valued my work. And even better, the event was full of clients just like him. And he was a great client. It is smart business to be good to the people who are good to you. And this particular charity made me feel good about participating, so it was a win-win. It also helps to ask yourself, what are your deal breakers? So for me, nowadays, I won't work a charity event if it conflicts with my regular office hours and I already have people scheduled. I'm not going to cancel anybody to do a volunteer event. I am also a little bit persnickety about events that are not well run. So if I know that the event typically is super disorganized, or if I get a request to work an event, but the request is unclear and doesn't include the details, I probably will refuse versus asking a lot of follow-up questions. I also will not donate my time to an organization that is not aligned with my personal values. So I wouldn't work a fundraiser that had really polarized political views, or I wouldn't work a fundraiser that has a history of treating their employees or volunteers poorly. On the flip side, I will ignore most of my deal breakers and lose potential income and go well out of my way to donate time to an event that is close to my heart or is personally important to me. We get to make these decisions for ourselves. We get to make our own exceptions, and that's part of why working for yourself is super fun. And finally, if there is an event you have been working regularly or annually, you get to ask yourself, is this still working for me? When you want to stop working an event, volunteer or otherwise, really, this applies. You want to give the organizers as much notice as possible. Ideally, you can be proactive and reach out to them before they contact you for the next event. And you can say something like, I wanted to give you a heads up. I'm no longer able to work this event. You don't have to give a reason, or you can. And then maybe have another practitioner lined up who would be a good fit for them. You're not going to lose any standing or respect in your community if you handle these situations with integrity and with consideration for the people organizing the event who may have been very good to you in past years. It is quite possible to balance our goals and to get in front of new faces and be generous to our community while being respectful of our need to earn and the time you have to work. So checking in on all of these questions and really thinking about how you feel about any potential volunteer work is going to help you find that balance. Today's high five goes to a podcast that a client of mine told me about called Your Mama's Kitchen. And it is the journalist and former NPR host, Michelle Norris. And she talks to people about their lives in the context of the kitchen of their youth. And it's so beautiful. It's just, you get good recipes. You hear really interesting, deep stories and memories and bits of culture from each of the guests. The George Takei episode is just beautiful and phenomenal. And the Samin Nosrat, who is just a favorite chef of mine, these are my top two favorite, George Takei and Samin Nosrat. You should listen to those first. You can find it any place that you listen to podcasts. It's called Your Mama's Kitchen. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And that's it for today. If you have a question about running your business or an idea for an episode, please reach out to me via email, businessorpressure@abmp.com. You can also find me hanging out with my community of massage therapists at deepbreathdigital.com. Make sure you're subscribed to ABMP's podcast because they're really good. There is so much to learn about building a massage business. We're going to cover it all, and you're going to be successful. I will meet you right back here for the next episode. I can't wait.